very special episode of Digiquest. With me today I have AdamPain.
What's up?
Since he forgot to build a human character sheet last night and yesterday until after we were finished, I decided his character had a little bit different of a journey. He wasn't with the party because he wakes up in a cage and you see a red penguin beside you. A goblin-like creature opens the cage and hands you 20 cards and a device that's black and says, "These were with you when we found you. You were unconscious. Who are you? What are you doing here?"
Alright, so my name's Adam, and I don't know what I'm doing here. The last thing I remember was going to sleep and waking up now.
You are dragged out of the cage into an arena. As soon as the gate behind you closes, the one in front of you opens up and reveals a grayish-black bear creature wearing a purple hat. As it lunges towards you, the penguin that was beside you all along jumps in front of you and gets launched to the sky, launched onto the roof. The bear then jumps to the roof as well.
So I'm guessing, okay then. Well, yeah.
It's time to roll that initiative.
Alright, so I'm fighting a Bearmon, and alright, roll the initiatives. Okay, here we go. Give me a second. I'm just pulling up the Muchamons. Alright, so I have a +5 to my initiative. So /R. Okay, come on now.
No, you can just hit the roll initiative. Did I get rid of the Bearmon initiative? Or? There we go. I'll just put it back as the initial. For some reason it's showing Muchomon as a token for Bearmon. Hang on. Has to be something, right?
Oh, you just had the Bearmon on there.
The Bearmon picture for me is showing up as Muchomon, which is weird.
Because online a few seconds ago I saw the Bearmon.
You selected token. No. Edit token properties. No. Remove default token. Apply default token. Yes. So if I close out of initiative, reopen initiative? No.
Mujomon's initiative is 5.
Alright, so I just need to... I'll put... This is 5, and then the initiative of Bearmon. I'm just grabbing a random Digimon then. Armadillomon, and Bearmon got 10. Rude. I don't know why it's not showing up.
Yeah, because it says, let's see.
Alright, so.
Alright, initiative for Mushu is 5. The initiative for human is something else. Hold on here.
Yeah, that Bearmon's got a pretty strong arm on it. 155 feet?
Oh, anyway. Alright. So, let's see. And the Bearmon is still on the floor. Where did it jump up with?
It jumped up onto the roof with Muchomon.
Okay.
Pay no attention to the mini Goblimon that's also up there on the roof. It's just so initiatives can be different. Because that worked.
Okay, I see it. Because I'm like, wait a minute, where is it here? Okay. So,
that's just going to be like an inside joke we're just randomly going to throw out. Just have a random Goblimon on every map.
Oh, right.
And once we get images for everybody, because Yami's doesn't want to load either.
That's interesting.
Because he sent me this full frickin' PNG entire screenshot, and I'm like, nah, you can upload that. It's in your journal. I mean, I guess I'll actually have the Muchomon token be Muchomon and the Goblymon be Bear. There we go. And will your human be joining in or no?
Let me see here. Will a human be joining in? I'm just looking at my human again. I'm just trying to see what I have.
You did get the deck of 20 Digimon cards.
Okay, yeah, the human would be joining in. I have an idea of what I'm gonna do.
Alright, you're gonna be everybody's favorite Digimon that looks like it would actually frickin' fight. Just until we get images of everybody.
Now, when you played with the guys yesterday, did any of their tamers join the fight or no?
The only one that joined the fight was Tefla's, and then it one-shot a Goblymon. You remember that, because they rolled that crit and you were in there already and saw that. It was like, well...
Yeah, right.
At least their strength's bad enough that, they can't use unarmed strike because it does negative damage.
Alrighty. So, let's see. I'm guessing... What was the initiative? Okay, then... Alright, so is it... Whose turn is it now?
Did you roll your human's initiative?
I did not. Give me a second. Because it's a D20 plus the initiative bonus. Oh, there we go.
Just tell me what the number is.
On your chat it shows it's a 10, but I didn't
That's
get
just
the
so
roll,
then it's in the actual, like, turn order thing, since you're being Kokabuterimon.
This is 1D20 plus my bonus for initiative.
So 18. You actually get to start.
Yep, that's what I want. Okay. Now I'm still on the floor, I
Yep.
believe, correct?
You are correct.
Alright, and how tall is the roof?
10 feet.
Oh, 10 feet? Okay, so I can... So my human character, since it's going...
I know that.
I will...
There we go. Now they're actually
Shit,
looking at each
I
other.
have, I have acrobatics. But no,
You could always roll that acrobatics check. See if you jump
just
onto the roof.
tumble myself up there? Yeah, but no, that's not what I'm gonna do. That's not my plan of action here. I'm actually gonna use my character to use stealth so I can hide.
Alright, you just gotta click that stealth button there. And stealth faces off against wisdom, so you get a 19. Bearmon gets a 2. You're invisible to Bearmon.
Awesome, that's what I wanted. Alright, plan 1, step 1 of my plan is complete. Alright.
I'll say from the top of the stairs to the roof is 5 feet.
Okay, now I'm invisible to the Bearmon.
Yep.
Alright. So if I decide to pop him with a bow, with a
You
bolt
would have
from my
advantage, so
bowgun.
we'd use the bigger number out of the 2 you'd roll.
Yeah, because it's also a surprise attack, you won't see it.
Yeah.
That's alright. But that's not what I'm gonna do though.
Let me just write down. I will let you know he is a little bit of a bulky boy because he got 1 max roll, 1 min roll.
Okay, that's fine. Let's see, so besides his hat and gloves, does he have anything else that I can visibly see on him?
No. It's just a regular Bearmon.
Okay.
Trained to be a gladiator.
And just make sure he's not trying to hold any knives or anything, that's all.
I figure you'd enjoy a frickin' gladiatorial combat.
Yep, let's see. So...
I would never have this ready in case any player were to miss a day. And now need to figure something else out.
And it's just a 1 Bearmon too, so it's just a 1-on-1 well, technically 2-on-1.
I mean, you do always have the ability to do the card slash. As a bonus action.
That's true.
Yeah, I figure just having like 20 different Digimon cards beside me would be funny.
Right. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, you know what? I'll gamble. I'll use the bonus to card swipe, see what I get.
Roll a d20. Just a straight d20.
Just a straight d20. Just 1, right?
Yep.
1.
$11.
11.
11. You hit green memory boost. Your Digimon gets 5 extra feet of movement.
Okay. So he has 5 extra feet.
And you have that for 10 rounds.
For 10 rounds? Jesus.
Because
Okay.
every action's 6 seconds. So it would be 10 actions, which would be...
It's a minute. Yep.
Yeah. So that would be like 3 rounds and then your turn. It wears off.
Okay. So far, so good. Let's see. This will probably cost me one of my actions, but I am going to... Let me make sure have this in my backpack for sure. Oh yeah, I do. I am going to tie 10 feet of rope to one of my crossbows.
Alright. I see what you're trying to do, make a grappling gun.
Hmm?
I see that's going to be your action.
Yep. I'll just tie the rope to one of my bolt shots.
Alright. So, Bearmon's turn. He's gonna head. All he can do, since your guy's the only one with a ranged attack, is move to there. Actually, wait. What does 30 extra feet if he dashes give him? I always forget dashing can be used as an action.
Mm-hmm. And when you dash, you also get an extra damage bonus.
Yeah, he's just gonna dash for his action. And that'll be his turn, and on to Muchomon. If you were to attempt to attack him, he's still very much so out of range, so you would have disadvantage.
Okay, how far is he from? I'm trying to look at it here.
From Muchomon to him is 135 feet.
I have an extra 30 movement.
An extra... yeah, an extra 5 movement.
So I can close the range to about 100, which should be more than enough to not have a disadvantage.
I mean, you could always just dash up to him, too. Because you get 170 movement. Wait, no, 75 movement.
Yeah, so even if I dash, I wouldn't be that. Well, I'm just thinking here. Because what's the range on my attack?
Hang on.
Penguin bubble, is it?
Because I wrote it down at one point. I don't remember if I put it in. I did not.
It's Dex. Crit range is 20. Damage. Saving throw. Fact.
It is. I did not, but I just copied it straight from the sheet.
So it's 35 feet, so I still wouldn't be able to So I'll have so instead of dashing or anything right now, I will use stealth with my Muchomon.
You will have disadvantage. Because Bearmon's charging right at him.
Yep, that's fine. Oh god, excuse me. Alright, so stealth.
So you get 14. Please be intelligent this time. He sees him still.
Sees him still?
Yep,
Okay.
because it's 14 to 16.
Alright, that's fine. Interesting that I have that, even though I don't think there's a way to use it. I'll put Pokemon anyway.
I'm gonna need to write down what accents I give to what Digimon sooner than later. Especially the partners.
Right. Okay.
And to be completely honest with you, I picked two of my favorite Digimon. So no offense to you, but I think you know who I'm rooting for.
Mm-hmm. Because he's charging right at him. Alright, let's see. It's 135 feet.
He only has a melee attack. So you might as well just move down the 35 you have.
No, I'll move away 35 feet, not closer. Make him have to dash a little bit more. There's a reason for my badges.
That puts him on the edge of the map. Of course you would keep yourself on the edge of the map. And just to actually measure out 35. Just so you're actually able to see him head on. Anything else Muchomon does?
We'll just... There's nothing else my Muchomon can do. He doesn't have a defensive ability, so yeah.
Alright.
That'll just be it for him.
And then it's your turn.
Okay. How far up is the bear mine? I know it's 10 feet.
10 feet to the roof, and then from you to it is 105.
So that's 105. And how far away is it from the the tamer?
Counting the drop, 115. You're still stealthed. It does not see you.
I know, that's the whole thing. Because I would... I would have to be at least underneath him, tamer-wise.
I'm just expecting somebody to see in my thing that I'm live and then hop in and hop on the Roll20.
Alright.
And just watch what's going on. You know what would be funny to do? Just a movie randomly as an episode, like a Digimon movie style, or one of you guys is the DM and I just, sit there and am a player for one appearance ever that is possibly canon but debated even up until this day. like a certain
Oh,
guy who
yeah.
has a Terriermon and a Lopmon.
Right, okay. Because he's like how many feet away from the actual tamer? You said about
115.
150?
115.
15, okay. Oh. He can't see me, but I can see him. It's 115. What's the range on the bows again? The bow gun. I forgot.
Crossbow?
On the crossbow, yeah. I'm trying to remember what range it's
80
good
feet.
for.
Anything within 80 feet and up. Everything above 80 feet up to 320 feet will be at disadvantage. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
I have 30 feet of movement, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. So you would just barely have disadvantage.
Yeah, he said. Yeah, because he'll be at 85 feet if I move my full 30. I guess I would move myself a little bit closer to where my Muchomon is.
Alright. Are you going to move the full 30?
Yeah, I'll move the full 30.
Alright, that lets you move back to these here. Like right behind the stairs. And you know, Bearmon's pretty focused, so I'm not having you reroll stealth. Anything else?
Let's see, what do I have in the backpack again? Oh, I'm just taking a look. So I'm gonna have to load up my crossbow with the shot that has the rope attached to it.
Alright.
So that's definitely gonna be an action. And then I don't think I could do the card swipe again, right? I think it's supposed to be one per X amount of rounds, I think.
You can use it, but your Muchomon would lose the extra movement.
That extra movement might actually be helpful, so I won't do that. I'll just pass turn with loading the crossbow.
So, Bearmon is going to once again dash 60 feet. And that will be his turn.
Okay, so he is... how far? 70 feet from Mucho, and which means he's just about 70 feet from me as well, right?
65. He is 75 from you.
75 for me and 60 for, okay. Alright, so I don't have to worry about my human turn anymore. Not much. Of course. Okay. I believe the bubble is 35 feet, so... So I have Mucho move up to move all 35 feet towards him.
Alright.
which then puts it at 35 feet exact. So I guess I can use the penguin bubble.
Yeah, hang on.
No,
I think I messed up
yeah,
how
50.
far he
Nope.
went. Yeah, I was a little off. He's actually there, just... Yeah, he's exactly 35 feet.
Yep, so I can use the penguin bubble on him. Which I'll do. I'll penguin bubble, and it's 1d6.
Roll to hit.
Yeah.
Just click the first box of it. So you hit a 9. That does
Plus
not meet
8.
his armor class.
Plus 8 to that. Jesus, so that's a 15.
He just pops the bubbles. Now back over to you.
Okay, and from me, he's within 80 feet, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yep, that is correct.
Well, since the crossbow is loaded up, time for something I wanted to do to see if it works. I'm going to shoot the crossbow at him.
Roll to hit. With advantage, so we're going to use the bigger number.
Alright, so what am I rolling for that?
Just hit the first crossbow button. Because it should be your attack.
Oh shit, it should be in the attack. Oops, I didn't put it in the attack.
Don't worry.
I can just do that now, it's no big deal. Cause it's I believe the crossbow is Dex, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, and you are proficient in it, so +2 as well.
Yep. So I got my Dex +2. Range is... the damage is 1d6. Wait, the crossbow's not d6, is it? I forget.
I'm looking at it now.
It's a d4, isn't it? From what I remember.
Crossbow. 1d8.
It's a d8, yep, okay. And is it based off of strength, or is that damage-wise is strength, isn't it?
It's piercing damage. I know the hit's melee, since it's a ranger weapon.
Yeah. Because it's the damage would be 1d8 plus, I forget what else, since it's... Oh, if it's piercing, then that's going to be based off of strength. If I'm not mistaken, it's been a while since I've done this. The type is piercing. Alright, so 1d6, 1d8 for the damage, and the attack is the Dex +2 because of it being proficient. Okay, there we go, that should be good. He's being slow. Okay, so yeah, 1d8 piercing plus attack. Okay, so let's see. No, I should hit the crossbow.
Right, 19 does hit.
I just got a question. When he gets hit with the crossbow, does it stick to him?
It's sticking out of his knee. Roll damage.
Oh, this is gonna be so fucked up. Damage
5.
5, but
Oh. Man's a little weakened.
it's going to die. It's about to have a very nasty trip.
Are you gonna try to pull it down?
Yep.
Roll strength.
Alright, so let's see. I just have to hit strength, right?
Yep. For your human. 16 will knock it down.
Hey, get over here!
It is also prone. And he will take
Get over here!
1 falling damage.
Yeah, because it's like 1d6 for every 10 feet that they fall from what I remember.
Yep.
So. And it's prone too. He's. Okay.
Yeah, so it's got to use half of its movement to get up.
So it's pretty much in a tug of war with me right now.
But it does now see you.
That's fine. I just needed the bonus of the sneak to pull it down.
Anything else for your turn?
Shoot it with. So I'll roll for the crossbow again.
You only have 1 attack.
Right. But I don't have multi-attack yet. Let's see here. I guess I'll just load up the crossbow. Just make that my action.
So, Fairmont's turn. He's going to get back up, and he's going to make you do a strength contest. He gets a 1.
That's a crit fail. I don't even. No matter unless I roll a crit fail, he's gonna fall. Yeah, I got a 10. He's falling.
No. He just doesn't pull you towards him. So he has 15 feet of movement, or 30 feet with a dash. He's just gonna dash towards you. You've pissed off a bear. That's his turn. Muchomon's up.
You know what I just realized that you didn't bother to look into, probably because you probably haven't thought of it. My Muchomon using flying body press.
Are you gonna try to do that?
Yes, I'm gonna have him jump right on top of the Bearmon, drop an elbow on him.
Roll a d20 to see if it hits. Plus
Alright,
or
hold
minus
on.
your strength score.
So it's just a regular D20?
Yep.
Any pluses to the roll or anything?
Just your strength score.
Ew. Okay, so that's a -1 on my roll here. So roll D20 -1. Okay.
You do not hit.
Well, I'm typing in the thing here, that's why, so. Guess I gotta.
Oh, wait, you do hit. That was for the previous stealth. Roll damage. Or strength.
And the damage is what, 1d6, I think, for that?
1d6. Yep.
$1d6, no bonuses, because I don't have any. Alright.
Yeah.
3.
He's looking rough.
Got kneecapped, pulled down, and body slammed.
He is going to use an action. He's going to use a reaction to attempt to attack Muchomon. Does 19 hit Muchomon?
That it does.
Alright. Your Muchomon takes 6 damage.
Oof, that puts me exactly at 0.
So you have fallen unconscious. I'm just gonna go like that. You're unconscious. Alright, so it's your character's turn.
Alright, and switching character sheets here. Alright. So I have 1 action, 1 attack. I have a bonus. Okay, let's see here.
You could always card swipe and see if something happens to your guy.
That would be my bonus action, but I want to save that for something else, just in case of what I'm thinking does not kill him.
Alright.
Because I'm just going to pop him with a crossbow.
Alright. Roll to hit.
Just give me a second here. That's 27, Jesus!
12 does not hit.
How does the crossbow not hit him?
He has an AC of 15.
And I have a 27.
You hit a 12 first. I have it just permanently turned on advantage. I mean, I guess you would have advantage, so it does hit. Roll damage. But I'm pretty sure whatever you do kills him.
The crossbow is a +8 to whatever I roll. So that would make the 12 a 20.
Yeah.
Alright, and damage-wise, 6.
He's
Piercing.
He turns into Data.
I'm gonna pop Captain's ass.
But as quickly as that first battle was over, the gate opens again.
Oh, Jesus.
And out comes a purple-looking dragon with a hammer tail and a small pair of wings. Now let me load this friggin'
Purple hammer-like tail, and it's got Wings. I'm trying to think which one that is.
You'll see it in a second. Hopefully. Don't make me need to do this. There we go. If it actually wants to show up for me.
Yeah, it's not even showing up for me. That's great.
I think I can get it to show up by using something different. Yeah, okay. I just remove, click add. Did Roll20 start looking weird for you?
What happened?
Does Roll20 look weird for you?
I don't think so.
Okay, I just gotta refresh in then. Because it just went like entirely brown for me.
Oh yeah, no, it still shows me the little area we were in with the icons here.
Loading, thank you. Let's see if I can find a different picture of it that I'll want to load. Because for some reason the image I picked does not want to show up at all.
Interesting.
No, that doesn't show up. Will you show up? This is JPEG. It should, hopefully. Isn't that great? Come on. Save changes. Me to you. This is pulled up. Come on. There we go. It wants to show up if it's Bearmon, apparently.
Oh yeah, I'm finding another bear.
There we go. It's a Gumdramon. We're gonna roll.
I figured. As soon as you said the Hammertail, I was just like, oh, I know which one.
16. Okay. So since you just went, he'll be next. But it's time to add everybody's favorite little Easter egg.
I don't know what everyone's favorite Easter egg is, but okay.
That. There we go. Alright, so it's Gumdramon's turn. He sees you, he sees a Digimon that's unconscious. He's assuming that you're the one who did this to him. And he's in a little bit of a bad mood. He's just going to dash right at you. Put him to here. That's going to be his turn, and I need Muchomon to make a death saving throw.
Alright. Yeah, because he's unconscious. Death saving throws are based off of which thing?
Just a
again?
d20. If you get a 1, it's 2 failures. If you get a 20, it's 2 successes.
Yeah. I forget, there's... Now, what your death saving throws, are you adding the bonuses that would originally go with it from the D&D
No.
game, or no? No?
It's
Okay.
just the flat 20 like normal D&D.
Alright, so I roll...
You get 1 success.
An 18. Jesus.
You get a success.
Alright.
And then it's your character's turn.
How much am I reviving? Does the Muchomon revive with?
You get 1 success. You need 3 to get up.
Okay. You can do it. Okay. Alright, let's see here. So when the Bearmon turned into Data, did the crossbow with the rope turn into Data as well, or did it just like drop to the floor?
It drops to the floor like the bolt.
Okay, so it's pretty much right in front of me then. Okay.
I mean, he is technically still within your range to try to hit him with a crossbow without having disadvantage.
Now, if I decide to pick up the crossbow with the rope still attached to it, would that count as one of my actions?
You'd have to move to get it. So that would be
Not
your,
bad, 'cause
that would
that's
be
only,
a
like-
free action.
Yeah, because that's like 30 feet in front of me, which
Yeah.
is exactly enough for me to pick it up. So yeah, I'll have to move my 30 feet and pick up my crossbow with the rope attached to it.
Alright.
And then I guess I could just shoot the crossbow with the rope on it towards them.
Alright, roll to hit.
Yep, just give me a second here. Plus 8 for the roll because, you know, it's attack. So that would...
16. You hit him.
Alright. Piercing.
He looks like he would be an adventurer like you. Until he took an arrow to the knee.
So it's stuck to him. Nice. Yep. That's all I need to do.
Keep in mind, you only have... This is the last turn of your Digimodify on Muchomon.
Right, the speed. I can risk the swipe to see if I can get her heal, but I don't know if that's gonna be in the cards or not.
Good joke. Unintentional joke, but a good one.
What?
If it's in the cards or not.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll risk the card swipe and hope for a miracle.
Alright.
Hope for a heal. So, 1d20, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Ah, 14.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Middle, please. Your Digimon gets +2 to its AC.
Oh, that would have been useful last. No, even if I had that the last time, you hit like with a 16 check, so that wouldn't have helped.
Yeah, 19 to hit.
Yeah, that would have not helped.
Anything else from your guy?
Okay, so let's see. The arrow's stuck to him.
Gumdrom's gonna do a strength check against you. You're human. He gets a 9?
He has a 9 on his. Okay, hold on. Strength check for me. 20. Oh my god! That's 20 on the strength check.
He actually gets thrown to here because of that.
Oh,
And that
god.
uses his action. So roll that d20 for a death save.
Alright.
That 20 would have been better used for the death save. No. The funniest thing is, you didn't get just one check as a crit. You rolled them both as crits.
Oh yeah, I see that. 11. Jesus, I failed
you
that
get one more pass, because it's anything above a 10 is a pass.
Okay, so...
But then it's your human's turn. You have one more check to pass if you don't kill him.
Alright, so... Wait, how much damage did he took from getting flung?
He just was moved forward. He was hoping to do that to you to get him close enough that he'd be able to move at you and attack you. But you just threw him forward, and he couldn't do that.
So... We'll just start this round off simple. Just pop him with the crossbow.
Alright, roll to hit.
I get a +8.
It hits.
For 6. I think I might have to change my character's name to Marcus Damon.
No. It needs to be, Shooty McGee. A majestic lion with a crown walks down to you and says, "Congratulations! You and that Muchomon are the champions of our arena." And hands you odd...
Correction? I'm the champion? My Digimon didn't do shit! No, but anyway.
He looks at you and hands you an odd, white, humanoid but also wolf-looking statue. Add 1 human spirit of light to your inventory.
Oh. That's funny. So I have like the human spirit of light thing.
For your Digimon,
I'm
yes.
assuming.
I would also like Muchomon to make one death saving throw. So just roll that 20 again.
Oh yeah, because, he's still out on the floor here, just twitching.
He'd be bleeding out, some would say.
The Digimon don't bleed, therefore...
He's
A
up
12.
again. The penguin-looking thing taps you on the knee and goes, "Thank you for protecting me. I could have died there, and I would have been reborn as a Digi-Egg that wasn't guaranteed to become what I am now. I am Muchomon. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance."
Yeah, pleasure to meet yours too. Just next time you try to do a flying body press, make sure you can hit full force.
He looks at you and goes, "Well, I'm an expert at making bubbles," and makes a bubble that bounces on his beak.
I hope you don't become the comic relief. But anyway.
Don't worry, that would be Shoutmon, the guy who wants to become king of the digital world, Muchomon says. It's not like he'd be any kind of bard or anything.
Yeah, because that's all we need is a bard.
Suddenly you notice smoke coming from the slightly north of you. Would you like to head out of the arena and investigate it?
I would... let's see here.
You also do get the 100 experience that everybody gained yesterday.
Yeah, figured that. Well, my Muchomon's pretty much hurt, so I have to heal it.
You get a nice short rest. You rest for half an hour. Its HP is full again.
Okay, you said half an hour?
Yep. And then you notice the smoke.
Okay, so while it was resting for that half an hour, remember what we talked about me enhancing some of the crossbows?
I figured you did your 10 for the day before. Like, unintentionally.
So I'll let you know what what the 10 were. I was gonna use them as blind shots.
Alright.
So that way you can agree if that would be an illegal enchantment that you would like me to be allowed to use or not.
Just like blinding shots?
Yeah, blind shots. So pretty much, if I use it, I have to hit my target, and it has to damage it to blind it for like a turn.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Or up to a minute. It depends on you and how you want the duration. Because pretty much any enchantment shots, they have to hit for the enchantment to be effective.
Yep. I'm okay with that.
And then the duration, I just leave it up to you.
Yeah. So would you like to investigate the smoke?
Sure, why not?
Alright, and that's where we'll cut this one off, because that's when you'll meet everybody else. But before we fade to black, as there's credits of, the fights in the back, as it's, going, helicopter, helicopter. There seems to be a blue creature with black eyes and what looks to be a sewn shut mouth, climbing up a mountain, almost terrified to say what it has seen.
So it's a blue creature with a sewed up mouth. Okay.
It also looks like it's made out of blue fire.
It's also made out of blue fire. Okay. Oh, great.
Have you ever played Cyber Sleuth before?
Yeah, I have.
You know what it is then. It's one of the very early... It's one of the ones you fight during the air conditioning and heat fixing quest.
Yep, I know. As soon as you said it was made out of blue flames and it had its mouth stitched up, I knew who it was. Jeez. Bunch of rookies going up against an ultimate? That's fair.
He's a champion. No, wait, he is an ultimate. Scratch that.
Yeah.
It's made out of red fire.
There you go. You forget the blue one's ultimate.
For some reason. Thank you guys for showing up to this very...
It's weird. You would think blue would be like a champion because,
I mean,
like how most of the other different colored...
It does make sense that it's an ultimate that can digivolve from Maramon. Because of the fact that blue fire burns hotter.
Yep.
Well, I'll let you know there is one card that would have appeared to not do anything. But it would have given your Digimon one part or another the X antibody trait.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But anything you want to say before we end this?
Nope, just it's gonna be real fun once, So you already pretty much know how I'm going to start playing the Ranger just a little bit.
And you now know what every character is going to do against you.
True.
Especially early on when, everything's going to have, like, a melee attack except for your guy.
Yeah, my guy's the only one without a melee.
I mean, it attempted to do the flying body slam. I would have let you add that to your character sheet with 1d6 damage had it actually, you know, survived and killed the frickin' Bearmon.
I know, that was...
No, you want to know what was so funny?
That was my plan to begin with. It was like, alright, I'm just gonna shoot the bow with the rope. Hopefully it sticks to him so I can pull him down and just have Muchomon just fly right on him. I wasn't expecting the second battle, so when the second battle came in, I was like, alright,
gotta be smart about this. Proceeds to roll two frickin' criticals for strength.
Yeah. Fucking nat 20s. It's just like, yeah.
Yeah, no. He can't do anything else. I figured that was fair for him moving slightly closer to you, was you pulled him closer to you so he was a little bit startled and couldn't do anything. So the funny thing is, okay, Bearmon had more HP. He had 13 HP to Gumdramon's 10. But I gave Gumdramon a boost in strength because he was, like, the champion of the arena. And then you proceed to just, you know, do half his health on the first crossbow hit.
Yeah, piercing. There's just full damage for that.
Yeah, unless they have rage. Because once you get rage to a high enough level, it actually does resist piercing then.
It resists the damage it does, for the most part.
Yeah. Well, thank you for...
I think it takes like half damage or something like that.
Yeah, it's half damage.
Yeah, half damage.
Well, thank you for letting me do this special session with you. I think that'll be interesting for the others to hear about that if you tell them about your adventure while they were doing that. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, no, I'm going to be the whole don't ask, don't tell. Especially if they're like,
you're gonna find the rupees that Psychomon has, and you're just gonna sit there and take them yourself and then still crit.
Oh, that's okay. The reason I also asked about if there was anything else I noticed on the Bearmon is when I had stealth, I also had high sleight of hand, so I could have just like stolen any weapons he had that was visible to me.
Fair. I figured you were gonna try to grappling hook up onto the roof, and I was gonna make you do an athletics check.
Nope.
That was my first thought.
The whole point of that was for me to bring him down from the roof to the floor to take the fall damage along with any other damage that would be upcoming from the Muchomon flying body press.
Yeah, I figured that reaction of, you know, it knowing it's there right above it and it attacking it and being ready for said attack was fair enough. Because to be honest, I expected you to kind of stay out of the fight and just watch him fight on the roof for a little bit longer than you did.
Again, based on the things I've done, you can tell I've played D&D multiple times to where I think strategically with everything. The only thing I didn't calculate was how hard the freaking Bearmon would have hit the Muchomon for.
That was a max roll, too.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Also, did you enjoy the Bearmon's attack's name? Of Bear Claw?
Yeah, I was like, ooh, I want a Bear Claw now. Oh yeah, so is it going to be the same time Saturday?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so any information I know about the enemy and stuff, I'm just going to keep to myself unless they ask me.
I mean, you technically don't know about the Maramon. It's just like a credit scene in a movie.
True.
But
I mean, me as the person playing.
Yeah. And thank you everybody for coming out. I do want to ask you something then. Off stream.
Oh, okay.